Hey yo everybody, it's me, Fire Kitty here, and today we're gonna be reacting to Gabbie Hanna's songs. If you know who Gabbie Hanna is, or if you don't know, she is a very funny viner, like Le Bons, but I never heard of her songs because I never knew she made songs. I never knew Gabbie made songs at all. So I want to react to some of them, see what I think about them. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. I never heard these songs before. I didn't even listen to them. This is my first time reacting to them. Okay. 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 We got a little beat in it. Okay. Yes. Woo! There we go. Woo! Sing it, girl. Yeah. Woo! Yes. Whoa, what? Whoa! Whoa, that was a plot twist. Whoa. Oh my god. What the heck is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like thinking it's a really awesome song. For me, I think it's like very depressing to me. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, I do not like this how it's gonna end. Please don't tell me she's gonna set herself on fire. I mean, oh God. No, 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 no. What is going on? What's going on? What? What we put that? What was that on here? Oh no, no, come on. You gotta really. What is this? It's not working. No, 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 no. Okay, that song was very intense. It sounded pretty like she was depressed or something, and maybe she wanted to commit suicide or something because she was calling herself a monster. Like basically, like she was very upset about something because something was wrong with her. I'm not sure. I'm not the artist, so I'm not really sure. That's my kind of competition of it, I guess. It's like thinking some. She was very upset, and people make fun of her in school. People picked on her. Maybe they're afraid of her because she, something is wrong with her. Maybe she's mentally ill. I'm just kind of saying. But we're gonna try to see what's wrong, actually. Okay, guys, and now we're gonna hear the backstory behind the song "Monster." So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Can you imagine though if you like kept every single person in your life that has ever been there? It would be impossible. You couldn't juggle it. What your friends from first grade, second grade, third grade, and then college and high school and every relationship you've ever had. You just can't hold on to everybody.
Okay.
Monster came at a time when I was feeling like I was losing a lot of people, and it felt like a lot of different people in a lot of different directions, and it felt like I was doing something inherently bad or I did something wrong. And there comes a point if you're having problems with people where you kind of have to ask yourself, is it me? Am I the reason? Because sometimes it's hard to see things from another person's perspective. So that's just that self-analysis. Laying in the bed that I made up. Guess I'm not surprised, honestly. Obviously, nobody else is here with me in this bed, but it's also supposed to be a play on words when people say you made your bed that way. I made this bed, I'm laying it all by myself, I made it by myself, nobody else helped me here. Praying in my head that you stayed and I hope you'll miss me eventually. I'm the type of person who, if I love you and I care about you and you're a part of my life, I never want to lose you, no matter what.
Oh, wow.
The fact of the matter is, in life, naturally, people just fall out, and sometimes it's not a fight, sometimes it's something that happens, it's kind of fall apart, and that's okay. But because of who I am, it's really hard for me to accept that. So whenever that does happen in my head, I'm just like, I hope you miss me. I hope you miss me. It's not a relationship. It's not just a friendship. It's not just family. It's any situation where you lose someone you care about. Okay. People want to talk when I'm not around to hear. Really, they don't know what I'm made of. So that line, people want to talk when I'm not around to hear, means a few things. One is obviously like gossip and rumors, but a lot of it too.
That makes sense too. I kind of guess that's my head as well.
Sometimes it's easier for people to just cut you out instead of saying like, hey, I don't really like this. I don't really like when you do this. They're all talking amongst each other, not to you. The really they don't know what I'm made of also means two things. It means you don't know what I got. Like I'm tougher than you think, but it also was supposed to be a deeper meaning on my DNA. And that's sort of like a mystery that I never get into online, and I will someday, but just like a little hint for my followers of what's to come. People keep on walking so far away from here. Clearly I'm the one they're afraid of. The thing with the line, clearly I'm the one they're afraid of, is there is no reason that you can pick out. It's just sort of like clearly it's whether it is or isn't, it's the feeling of blaming yourself for everything. But it's hard not to
that's kind of the thing was, I was kind of right. So this is kind of a depressing thing. It's kind of like when you're depressed and then you hear a poem about them being depressed, like Sayori, like Get Out of My Head and stuff like that. I took that poem like very seriously because I'm thinking, well, is she blaming herself? Is Sayori blaming herself? It's her fault that she's like this. She's not blaming Monica. She's not blaming Yuri. She's not blaming Natsuki. She's blaming herself because she thinks everybody hates her in behind the whole scenario. Because Sayori, of course, you know her as the Doki Dokis, or you haven't played Doki Doki. She is the depressed one, or the bundle of sunshine, quote, quote. But people call her that because she's sometimes happy. But the thing is, the happiness that she wears is a mask that's hiding her sadness, not her. Because if you ever, it's kind of related to me, really, because you might think, well, Fire is the most happiest girl ever, but in reality, I'm not. I'm wearing a mask that you won't have to worry about me. That way, you have to say, "Oh my God, I feel really bad," and then when you hear this for the first time, you're like, when you hear me like, "I've always liked this," you're like, "Wait, what?" Like you're just surprised. You're like, "Wait a minute, what?" Yeah, and it's hard for some people to talk about it if they are very depressed and they want to end their lives, which I was one of them because it's not because of Doki Dojo's Club. Don't blame it. It's not their fault. It's mostly just me in general because even if I haven't heard of Doki Dojo's Club, I will still be the same person no matter if I played it or not. I mean, the thing was, it made me understand. Sayori made me understand what was wrong with me because at the time I was always like this because when I was younger I was always sad because when I was in elementary school I used to cry every day because I wanted to stay in bed, I wanted not to eat, I wanted to cut, I wanted I wanted to die. That was basically what it was. But the thing was, when I heard Sayori had depression because she was always upset, I was like, wait, do I have depression? Was that what's wrong with me? I didn't understand. I was like, and the doctor was like, yeah, she has depression. I'm like, what? And they were going to give me medication. I was like, because I was not supposed to have medicine because, well, yeah, not explaining that. It's just some people are very easy to, if you understand, I'm very easy sensitive. So if you really mess with me, my feelings, it's not good because you can cause somebody or someone to kill themselves. So don't ever mess with someone's feelings, you guys. You might you might regret it because something might happen to them. And, you know, you could use a loved one and stuff like that. So just be careful what you say before you say it because you don't know how much it's going to hurt the person and damage them in all persons of ways. You can damage them mentally and or physically. And then either way, you could still hurt. Even if you hurt them mentally, even if you hurt them physically, you can still hurt them mentally because they might think, "Oh, they hate me. Everybody does hate me. Everybody should," and I get it. And they're like, and then you just hear the person, and you're like, "Wait, what?" And you're like, "Girl, chill." I mean, you never heard of that, so always be aware of what's wrong with your friends before you have to understand them. Because they tell you, like, the one thing you start telling you, if the thing they say was the first thing they ever say to you was this: "I feel suicidal, I want to kill myself, I want to cut myself," that is a warning thing. That is a red flag, which that means, if you know what a red flag means, it means something is really happening to them that's really bothering them. And you're like, whoa, red flag. No, not a good thing. Because if you see someone waving the red flag, which means, well, telling you something really badly is wrong with them, you already know, oh boy, something's really up. And then might as well check on them, see if they're okay. Because if you don't do that, they're gonna think you hate them, and then you're like, then you're gonna give them that thought that say, do they really hate me? Do they really think I'm annoying or a brat or anything? I'm not a good person. You don't want to give them that feeling because if you do, you can make them end their lives very easily, and they don't understand that. And it's hard. It's hard for me. smile. No, that's one thing. But I get over it somehow, little by little. Because if I get broken, it's really hard for me to get back up. It's like I have to heal myself little by little by little by little. And it has to build up again to make me happy and I can feel good, okay. But the thing was, nobody understand. I was very unstable in ways. Like my feelings are not very, they're like if you don't know what an unstable personality is, it's when someone's very upset all the time. It's just something that happens. Like I don't know what happens when people have depression, but I think it's with me because I am very unstable somehow. You won't see it, but it happens. Just be careful what you say. It's because if you say bad comments with me, I can really take that seriously, and I can think I'm a bad person, but you don't want to do that. I'm not doing this for attention at any point in time. It's really true, because as you've ever heard of the talk, I have been like this for a few years. It's like I've been like this since elementary school because my parents are divorced, and it's hard because I'm not with my father. My father's alive. He makes my life even worse because he makes me worry about him, and I'm like, it's hard. You're already breaking me. I'm already broken. I'm already messed up. You're just messing up even more, and it really hurts. And it's hard to get back up, and it's hard to get, make me feel alright. You might think, just to tell you, some people may seem like they're okay, but you never know if they're ever not even okay. Because the reason is, I was in a mental hospital for trying to commit suicide in a way, which I made a piece of paper, which declared I wanted to commit suicide and cutted myself and stuff like that. That actually happened. And I was in the 6th grade. And that didn't end up really well because my mom didn't see the signs that was going on. Because there was a pattern I was going through, like a sleeping pattern. I was always sleeping. I was always sleeping. I didn't want to get up. I just wanted to be left alone. I just didn't want to be bothered. And then at school, for real, I just feel lonely. I'm just very lonely. I'm just so lonely that I'm like, think of life as useless. And I do try really hard. It's just hard to fight something when you don't understand. But if you had to hear me cry for like, I don't know, a while and a half, you'd probably be like, oh my god, this girl is serious. She wasn't kidding. And it's true. I'm not kidding. And when I do talk about certain subjects, when I did the talk video, I almost felt like I was going to cry. Because when I read my things, I can feel the voices that are reading in my head hurting. Because I want people to understand, like, oh my god, this girl is not kidding. This girl is actually depressed. So, yeah. I make YouTube videos just because I want to entertain people, also to make people understand. Depression ain't funny, you guys. Don't take it as a funny joke. It's something mental. So, just to let you know. Let's get back to the video, shall we?
Ghost you or cut you out or whatever it is, you start to blame yourself. One after another. I feel like ever since I was a child, whether it's like family or groups of friends or being bullied or relationships, it feels like it's a revolving door. At the time when I was writing this song, it didn't feel like that's a normal part of life. And thankfully, since then, I realized that is a part of life. And sometimes relationships just don't work out because they don't work out. And it's not your fault, it's not my fault. It's both of us together. It just doesn't work. What if I'm the monster that's been here all along? You're dropping like flies whenever I'm around. So used to goodbye, there's comfort in the sound. Maybe I'm the monster that's been here all along. I think the imagery for this song really, because of where I was feeling at the time, was like a very scary little girl and like very vulnerable and small. And when you think about what is scary to a small child, it's a monster under your bed. And you see a lot of that imagery throughout the rest of the song. Bending until you break and you can't take anymore. I know what the trouble seems. I would say you're wrong, but I've been here before. You won't be the last one to leave. You won't be the last one to leave is definitely sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just a negative mindset of being used to a certain thing, being used to goodbyes, not believing that you're worth sticking around for. You know, at some point, because there is comfort in goodbyes, you might force that upon the situation too. Don't say anything, no need to run and hide. Underneath your cover. So one way to look at this is kind of talking to yourself and saying to yourself, like, it's okay, it's fine. But then another is talking to the person who's afraid of you. But then another way is talking to the person who's actually hurting you. And the word cover now isn't just like your blanket. Obviously, that's the imagery I chose to use, but it's also the cover as in the cover up. A lot of times people will paint you to be somebody you're not to fit their narrative. And you don't need to hide under that. You can just be honest. Don't be scared, there's nothing left inside. Since you ate my heart out. It's really begging the listener to stay in my life and give me a chance and trust me. Like, I'm not that scary, like I promise. Even if I look scary, I'm just this scared little vulnerable thing. I didn't have a heart. I'm so sad.
Well, that was a thing. And I want to listen to the next song, which is Honestly by Gabbie. Let's look for that song real quick. Okay, guys. I got the next song on, which is Honestly. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Blind lines, but they're getting dark. Blurred minds, but they're getting clearer. Just tell the truth, like it's not that hard. You call me crazy, so I'm not crazy. Your words don't hold any weight. I can't seem to get a straight answer. Don't trust you, but who's to blame? I think you're crazy. God, am I crazy? Second guessing everything you say. Thinking I don't know you, but you're really a stranger. Doing what you gotta do to get your way. You're reckless and selfish and you can't help it. Say you're talking to me honestly, but you're lying to me carefully. All the bullshit, I don't need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got me wondering what a lie you are. Did you lie when you thought of love?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe question the sanity. Oh, don't know what's reality. Am I losing my sanity?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to look for the explaining version of this. Hold on. Okay, guys. Now I have the Gabbie. I got the explained version of the lyric meaning. So let's get started.
Dealing with liars is just so frustrating. When that person is lying to you about stuff, again, that probably doesn't matter in the first place. You're just like, just tell me the truth. And the worst is when you catch somebody in a lie and you know for 100% fact they're lying, but they keep lying to you, and you're like, please just tell the truth. The inspiration for Honestly came from a recent breakup that I went through with a pathological liar. I was just so torn up about it, and I realized how much my own mental state was affected, and how through that process I had questioned my own reality so many times. I was like, am I crazy? Like, are these things that he's saying to me true, and I'm just not in this planet?
Oh, okay.
That type of treatment behavior really does make you feel crazy and makes you question your self-worth. And like I said in the song, it makes you question your sanity.
Oh.
One life like getting dark, blurred lines like getting clearer. The thing about a compulsive liar, a pathological liar, a narcissist is they lie about the littlest things, and then those lies get bigger. So when you think of like, oh, white lie, like it doesn't matter whether you had coffee or tea, but if you had coffee and you're saying you had tea, it's just, why are you lying? Just tell the truth, it's not that hard. You call me crazy, so am I crazy. Your words are more than your faith. I can't seem to get a straight answer. Don't trust you, who's to blame? I think you're crazy, but am I crazy? The question, who's to blame, I wanted to put that in there because I wasn't in the moment while I was in that relationship sure if the reason that I thought he was lying to me all the time was, is he actually lying to me? Or am I somebody who has trust issues? Am I somebody who's pessimistic and just trying to see the bad? That was, again, me questioning myself, or it's like, yeah, I don't trust you, but is it your fault? Is this just my own insecurity? Got me second guessing everything you say. Thinking that I know you, but you're really a stranger. Doing what you gotta do to get your way. You're reckless and selfish and you can't help it. It is sort of a disorder. There's a reason it's called a compulsive liar, a pathological liar, because there's something wrong in their head, or it's the way they were raised, or whatever it is, that they really can't help it. Like if somebody's just lying to you all day long, there's something not right, and you almost have to feel sorry for them. Say you're talking to me honestly, but you're lying to me constantly. All the bullshit, I don't need it, and honestly I don't believe it. Say you're talking to me honestly, but I don't want your dumb apology. No. Say you're sorry, you don't mean it. Sorry, but I don't believe it. With the chorus, I really just wanted to give the feeling of being completely past it and bigger than it and stronger than it, and also completely fed up with it. Like, you have to have a point with everybody where you reach that breaking point. And I wanted to portray that in anger and power. And I hope that that's what I showed. More so power than anger, but it was a lot of anger. Yeah. Say too much, but it's not enough. Got me wondering what all are you hiding? Did you lie when you caught in love? Or am I crazy? Somebody save me. Did you ever notice, maybe, when you talk to somebody who's lying, people who have so much to hide talk the most because they're trying to cover stuff up. And then they start filling in all these little details because they want to make it seem like, oh, this is for sure the truth, because how else would I know all this stuff? And they're talking in circles. So when somebody's saying too much, that's why it's like, it's not enough, because this is obviously a lie. But then you also wonder, like, what all are you hiding? Don't know what's reality. Make me question my sanity. Oh, lost reality. Am I losing my sanity? The person I wrote it about, I'm sure, let's not say wrote it about, it was inspired by. Definitely has heard it, 100%. We haven't talked about it, but I really think that he would like it because I know what kind of music he likes, and I think that he probably bops his head while crying.
Well, those are the songs I wanted to react to with you guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the Fire Kitty side. Bye.